Good evening, YouTube. Welcome back to Paisano's Music and Vinyl Talk. I'm Paisano. And look who's here. Woo! All right. Raise the roof. Don't hit Teddy on the head with the chair. All right. Genevieve, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm so hyped up!
All wound up. Here we go. Rock and roll. Tonight we're going to talk about Iron Maiden. I reviewed their album, The Number of the Beast, 2 years ago. Believe that? October 2nd, 2022. I almost died when I looked back to see when I did that one. So go back and check that one out. Paisano's been at this for a couple of years. Can you believe that? And there's still quite a ways to go. So you're not going to get rid of me that quick. All right, Iron Maiden and their live album. I believe it's their first live album, called Live After Death. And it chronicles a couple of dates on their Power Slave tour. Power Slave was their 1985 studio album, and this was a mammoth world tour in support of that. And 3 out of the 4 sides of the double album, side 1 is all Long Beach Arena, and side on the second album, the second side, side 4, is from the Hammersmith Odeon in London, England. So you get a couple of different sources here. Album sounds very good. The production on this is tremendous, done by Martin Birch, who did a lot of work with Deep Purple and White Snake, and obviously Iron Maiden. He's a top-notch British producer. This was produced, engineered, and mixed by Martin Birch, so he had full control over the sound of this one. He did a very good job. As far as live albums go, this is an outstanding sounding live album. This is a quite a package, really. It opens up here. You get a picture of the band as they appeared in the mid-'80s with Eddie front and center, their mascot, various shots of the band, and there's a booklet that comes with it, and it has all sorts of tour information, the equipment used for each of the members, various shots of the group on stage. Yeah, it was a nice pickup back in the day. I got this back in the 80s. I think I got this after I saw them. I saw Iron Maiden on March 31st, 1987 at the, was it the Providence Civic Center? The Worcester Centrum? One of those. And they put on a hell of a show. In 1999, they added a third guitarist to join Dave Murray and Adrian Smith. Yannick Gers, a Swedish, I believe he's Swedish, guitarist. Strictly plays Stratocasters like Dave Murray. Dave Murray was a big Strat guy, and Adrian Smith was a big Gibson guy. That's what I loved about them. And back in the days, the 80s, when everyone had the Jackson guitars and the Dean guitars and the Ibanez guitars with the whammy bars going crazy. These guys were old school with the Strats and the Gibsons. I love that. Let's go over the track listing, shall we? I can't get it to shut up, my God. Talking a mile a minute. Those of you with the earphones on, please forgive me. Please forgive me. Okay, that's enough. I always feel like I'm making a mistake when I ask you to do these things. Side 1, the intro with Churchill's speech leading into Aces High, which is a Maiden classic. It was a classic the day it came out on Power Slave, and it carried over to the rest of their career. 2 Minutes to Midnight, The Trooper, Revelations, and The Flight of Icarus. Side 2, Rhyme of the Ancient Mariner, Power Slave, and The Number of the Beast. Side 3, Hallowed Be Thy Name, Iron Maiden, Run to the Hills, and Runnin' Free. And Side 4 from the Hammersmith Odeon, Wrathchild, 22 Acacia Avenue, Children of the Damned, Die With Your Boots On, and Phantom of the Opera. I mean, that's about as good as it gets right there for old school Maiden. I mean, I know they had some good albums after that, but this was, they had only had, I believe, 4 studio albums out at this point. And they had a lot of quality material to draw upon already. They had 2 with Paul Di'Anno and 2 with Bruce Dickinson. What else do I have to say about this one? It's a lyric sheet on the other album sleeve. Yeah. Various shots of the group on tour. Take a look at the vinyl. Pretty unique. Live After Death. Of course, we all know that Eddie never dies. He's impossible to kill. The old tombstone. Pretty cool. Pretty clever marketing there. Came out on Capitol. Alright. I think that does it for Iron Maiden's Live After Death. Tune in Monday night for the album draw. You going to be here for the album draw? What do you think?
No.
No. She says no. She'll be here. Don't you worry.
No, I won't, guys.
You
I'm
Jean
leaving
Biab
my notes
fans.
for Team Paisano.
No, you're not. I don't want to hear that garbage. I won't allow it.
I hate this channel.
I won't allow it, and more importantly, they won't allow it.
Well, that sounds like another one of you guys' you.
It's a you problem. You hear that one? Spoken by a true teenager.
Have fun, Queens. Hope you enjoy Paisano.
Join me Monday night. We'll draw an album. I'll listen to it, and I'll give you my heartfelt thoughts next weekend. Until then, YouTube, thank you and good night. Say good night.
Bye, Queens.